That's going to be incredibly important tonight, especially with Benteke, the big guy, back into the starting lineup. He is the most dominant aerial threat in the league for Mihalovic, Cabral, to orchestrate the attack and be much more aggressive when they're going forward.
Rapids in their chain strip of light blue as we are underway from the nation's capital as DC United play host to Colorado Rapids. Will be a throw-in launched in from Reggie Cannon. Flip through that area and take it out for Mihalovic off the post. And Navajo, who could only just stick a limb up towards it.
To be good defensively, they have to understand their roles, pick up players, but right in the middle of your screen, Mihalovic, no one picks him up inside the 18-yard box.
Given away by Atencio, and Benteke returns for Kajima. Jose Kajima off the crossbar. A couple of big chances inside a minute for DC United.
Let's move back to a defensive midfield, but this is why you want him higher up the field. They press, they win the ball back. This is something that we know DC United can do so well, and then Kajima, all he has to do is free himself up, looking for that top post. Two wonderful opportunities to open up this game.
Decent move from United. Herrera, that big switch, and Schnegg was playing the second ball and does get it. Delivers outside of the boot into the area, away from Travis, but plenty of room for Cervania, who takes aim and saved under the bar there from Stefan, and Stroud and Benteke collided just as they were going for the rebound.
But this is why you switch the point of a play, because then that forces the back line of Colorado to be stretched. No one knows exactly who they're picking up. Everybody's retreating. It opens up the space for Cervania to take that shot. Time to get his head up, bend it to the far post. Doesn't miss by much, unfortunate. This hits that top corner, and Zach Steffen does get a touch on it. Excellent save from the Colorado Rapids goalkeeper, but then just in the end, makes a mess of it. Right there, Benteke is trying to come, so is Stroud. No one's calling each other off.
And in towards Yapi in a good pocket of space. What can he pick out? Darren Yapi. Atley commits. Yapi needs an option, but Mihalovic too late to arrive and dealt with a cheeky back heel there from Herrera to start the counter the other way. Stroud running it out Wasim and has the help of Herrera. What might he deliver? Herrera lifting towards Schnegg and down for Boris, and now with a block in from Maxu. Cervania turning. Cervania and Schnegg trying to get the beating there of Larraz, who did well to win it back, and that forward ball is well to the path here of Navajo. 2v2 running with Yapi. Rafael Navajo couldn't quite beat Barraza at his near post, but on we go. Lifted back in, and Yapi! And beaten away from Barraza, and the goal is given. Darren Yapi opens the scoring for Colorado at the end of a wild sequence. It's Yapi hour in DC.
Allows for Colorado to be able to get back and make this play, and then this is where DC United is so vulnerable. When they send players forward, Peltola's out of position, 2v2 situation. You almost think Navajo has slowed himself down too much. He's cut down the angle, gets his own rebound though, and then this is where it's just about calm. Being patient, picking out the right pass. There's his initial shot, but then he gets his head up, doesn't rush it too quickly, little feint to buy himself time to find Yapi on that far side. And just tucks it in to the near post.
And well in as well. No controversy about that. Kajima. And out. And Cervania out wide for Schnegg, who will lift in and deflects towards Benteke, who's header down, draws DC level. He's back, and he's back on the score sheet. DC on terms.
The most dangerous areas, which is inside the 18-yard box. They play it wide. This has been the area where they've looked the most dangerous. And then you just get a little bit of help from that deflection. Hangs up, and then Benteke in that position is not going to miss because it hangs up for him. He's always going to win. Down and back where it came from, tucks it into that near post. Big guy's never going to miss in that moment. Nothing that Stefan can do.
Cervania and Stroud again on they play. Lifted into that area from Herrera, and Kajima on the volley beyond Stefan. Issei Kojima with his second goal for DC. It's 2 goals in first half stoppage time to give DC the lead at the break.
You have the confidence, but I love this from DC United because they're patient. They don't try to rush it. They find the best opportunity. And then Kojima, and we talked about him being in this position. It allows him to have a bit more of a free roll. He starts out wide to give himself time, and then just the last second, everybody for Colorado's ball watching. Cannon tries to get a touch tight, but this is just a moment of brilliance because he goes first time. Zach Steffen's going one way. He's trying to get himself back against the other, but Kojima takes it so well. Gets all of the ball, keeps it long.
Striding forward. Still Connor Ronan just lifting it towards that box, and a claim there for Barraza. And there is the full-time whistle. A difficult run for DC United comes to an end.